a bit of a mutter. Luckily today is just practice, so we have all the way through today for it to get better, and hopefully Sunday's better. But we went out for our first moto. It was pretty muddy. Lucky I just got up front and kind of just rode and tried to figure out the track as much as I could. And other than that, it was pretty good. For the mud, probably just roll-offs, because it's just a bit easier to like get it off faster. And I like tear-offs just normally for like when it's not as muddy. That's it.
Yeah, that's kind of why we're using them. It's more just practice when and if you need them.
Alright, today we're at Tate City here for the second round of the series, and the track's actually pretty good. It's a little on the muddy side, but we're going out there. Hopefully we can start to hit a few of the jumps, even though the faces are pretty muddy. And I felt good out there the first practice, so yeah, just kicking off the day with a practice today, and then tomorrow we'll race. Yeah, Dad might rip around today in his practice if he wants to. Might not want to get his bike dirty, but we'll see.
If you want to be out there for
Have you been to Kern lately?
You going out in the mud, or you going to wait for it to dry?
Nah, I'm going out in the mud.
She doesn't have the opportunity to go out in this next one, so she'll be in number 2 each time.
Well, yeah. Whereas Tate has the option for 2 practices. So he was going to skip the next one. And we're like, skip! And then we're like, get involved. We're here.
I know in the comments everyone's gonna be like, oh, Tate, go out and do it. The first moto was a bit muddy, and it still really hasn't changed. And I was thinking about going next in the Super Mini when it's all like a bit more dried up and better lines. So never mind, we're doing it. Stuff are all coming in. All right, the track's still a bit muddy just in the rollers, and that's pretty much it. Other than that, the track's coming in pretty well. The limes are forming, but yeah, it's pretty good. I just knew that it was Super Mini class, but it turns out there was 125s in there, so kind of kept up with some 125s and some beat me, but
And this is where I love mud. Like, there's nothing, I don't know, I just enjoy it. It's fun to ride mud. The dad mechanic part of it, I don't know if I love mud, but at least it's sand, it blows right off. Yeah, the track will be deep, I think. Like, I mean, today it is what it is. It rained a lot last night, but tomorrow's gonna be deep. It's gonna be fun. I think it'll be good. You're lucky I don't go to 125 and come and show you what's up.
Alright, okay.
Yeah.
What a hate, buddy.
I'm in gear at least. We're ready. Get the boots on. This one's local. It's like 10 minutes from my house. We're here in Tate City. We got a ton of rain last night. So track's breaking down, getting really ready.
Mountain Motorsports, we don't just sell power sports, we sell opportunities for adventure. Mountain Motorsports operates 10 dealerships across Georgia, Tennessee, and Alabama with tons of in-stock inventory of motorcycles, ATVs, side-by-sides, watercraft, and more. It's our mission to help you find and customize the perfect machine for you and your riding style. Not only are we committed to getting you on the perfect machine, but with over 200 years of combined experience in our service departments, we also support you through every step of your adventure ahead. Together, we make the road less traveled the most thrilling adventure of your life.
I started in the back. I would usually just cut on the inside, and the guy would allow it, but then he said, no, you can't do that, so I had to go in the back, so I had to wait, and so many kids were down everywhere, but...
Passed a bunch of people?
Yeah, I passed a bunch of people. I passed Kiah on the outside in the rollers. I thought she was gonna, like, push me wide off the track. She almost did. I'm like, okay, okay.
Layout of the track, it's a shame that it rained because it's a really fun, it's got some like fun little jumps, and like the sand section is really cool, so hopefully it continues to, you know, sun comes out, it'll be awesome. I'm glad I went and rode because it's, from a visual aspect to a riding is considerably different.
Class. I was a bit outpowered in that one, but I cross-rutted, not on the jump, on a turn. It was really deep, and they made a new line, and I went into the inside, and I just cross-rutted and misplaced my front, and I kind of just rolled a little bit, but...
Number one's on the track, and we're getting ready to go out. And that's pretty much it. Just waiting in line.
This last practice of the day, so just gonna go on field. good. I got up front with like the real fast super mini kids, and I was able to hold with them for like 2 laps, and then I crashed in front of Wyatt after he crashed, but then they kind of got me because I crashed and then I lost all my flow. But other than that, it was really fun. Yeah, that was my last one of the day. Track got really gnarly, and yeah, just happy to be here, and can't wait for tomorrow.
All right, now Dad's job for the rest of the night. So fun first day. You know, I'm proud because I rode the track and it was really, really tough. Weird conditions for me coming from like the pro side of it, and then you come down and you ride like a little mini bike, you know, inside lines. And so adapting to that and understanding like how floaty and, you know, where the track's tough, where it wants to eat you up, where you can kind of ask something from it. It was interesting for me because like I could see Tate and Kiah both had a pretty good little rhythm, and when I went out there, it was actually much harder than I anticipated. So Tate's at the limit where he's starting to, do it good 2 times and then he'll mess it up. Do it good 2 times, mess it up. And so he's right at that top of the mountain, ready to, get on the downside where you can start to have things naturally fall into place. So Kiah rides really good and she's really consistent on the ground. She's just always struggles on the jumps. And today the jumps were really tough with ruts in them and sand rutty things. So all in all, I was impressed, and it takes a lot to impress me these days. But proud of both of them, and looking forward to a solid day of racing tomorrow.